Hi, so we are outside the Capitol today. It's a gorgeous day and we really hope that the weather, it looks just like this on Alzheimer's Awareness Day. It may not, so please check the weather before you come because that's going to impact what you wear and whether or not you have a jacket or a raincoat or an umbrella, because we don't want you to miss the day just because there's rain. So hoping for a beautiful day like this, but I want you to know that the entrance to the Capitol that you need to go in is this one. It is on the Mitchell Street side of the Capitol. Yes, and so we're going to show you in a moment how to get here from the church, but this is the entrance that you're going to use to get to the Capitol because you're going to have to go through security. You're going to need your photo ID with you. You cannot get in the Capitol without a photo ID, and you're going to have to go through security just like you do in an airport. So be prepared for that, but you don't have to take your shoes off. And just across from here, in this building over here, that is what we call CLOB, which is the Coverdale Legislative Office Building. And you'll see on your packets that many of your legislators have offices in that building. So you may be going to that building to meet with your legislator or drop off a packet in their office. And it will say something like CLOB 505 would be the 5th floor of that building. Just like this one, you're going to have to go through security, show your ID, and do that to get in the building. So that's a little bit about the outside of the building and where you're going. And now we're just going to walk to the entranceway so you can kind of see what security looks like.
Thank you.
So you're going to come through these double doors. And as you can see, you're going to have to go through the scanner and you're going to have to put any items that you have down on this scanner to be looked at, and you're going to have to go through the security there. And then you're going to have to give your ID to the gentleman at the desk. So again, pack light, bring a small purse, because everything's going to have to go through security. Okay, we want to give you some more details about the start of our day and where we'll be having our meetings and our lunch. So right across the street, you've got the Capitol that I just pointed out to you, and just across the street is Central Presbyterian Church. That's actually where we're going to be housed, and there's a little awning right there over that doorway, and that's the entranceway to our meeting room. Okay, so that's where you're going to come, and we ask that you be there. Registration is from 9 to 9:30, and so really it's best if you're there at 9 because our morning program starts at 9:30, so please be on time. When it's time to cross the street together, we do this so that we can get great pictures for the media. We cross the street together and we have a group photo in front of the Capitol. So you're going to cross at that crosswalk. Please don't try to cross the street here because it's dangerous and we don't have the assistance of any police to do that. So take that little stroll down to the crosswalk and cross properly. And then you're going to come up the steps. And right here at this front entrance of the Capitol is where we're going to take our group photo in purple. And you probably have noticed we use that photo throughout the year. So we want to make sure we get as many people in the photo as we can. And we're going to head over here at 10:15. Take the photo right around 10:25 or 10:30. It takes a few minutes to get all of you situated, but please be a part of our group photo before you head into the Capitol. MaryLea here again, just wanting to give you a little bit about the inside of the Capitol and some tips for you for Alzheimer's Awareness Day. I'm standing on a marble floor, and that floor is very unforgiving, so you want to wear your most comfortable shoes. You are going to have a good bit of walking to do and standing on Alzheimer's Awareness Day, so wear some comfortable shoes. I wanted to point out to you that across the way you'll see the double elevators. That is going to be your way up to the 3rd floor, which is where the House and Senate chambers are located, and where you're going to call your legislators to the ropes if you don't have a pre-scheduled appointment. So there are also restrooms on this floor, both men and women restrooms, and that's something new. We used to only have a women's restroom on the 3rd floor, but we now have a men's restroom here as well. There's also a really large restroom on the 1st floor, and both of those are accessible to constituents when you all are here at the Capitol. I also wanted to point out the 4th floor, which is above us. That is where the gallery is, where you can go and sit and watch some of what's going on in the chamber, or you can also visit the Capitol Museum, which is all along the 4th floor. We're happy to have you do that and really engage with the Capitol while you're here, but please remember that appointments with your legislators and getting our priorities across to the legislators is our #1 priority on Alzheimer's Awareness Day. So glad you're here. We're in the Capitol, and this is what we call the ropes area. As you can see, there's a reason why there's the name. There's the red ropes. You as constituents cannot go on the inside of these ropes. That is for legislators and pages only. You have to stay on the outside of the ropes. And when we talk about calling your legislator to the ropes, it's when you come to these ropes and you fill out one of these forms. Yellow is for the Senate, white is for the House, and you're going to call out your legislator and you're going to speak to him about the issues that we're going to train you on today. So this is called coming to the ropes.